Yeah, here we are continuing on with our journey to Jerusalem and to the cross of Jesus Christ. And he's on his way to Bethany, and he goes into the temple and he sees the money changers and all the animals and crates of birds and all that kind of stuff. And he says, "Wait a minute, the temple, my house, was meant for the house of prayer for the nations, and you've turned it into a den of thieves." Because the people would bring their sacrifices from their herds, the best lambs that they had, yet these guys would find fault with them and reject them, and then they would sell them different lambs and make a profit. And so Jesus kicked over the tables and drove out the money tables and cleared the temple. And this really ticked off the scribes and Pharisees of the day, and they were really looking for a plan to capture Jesus, arrest him privately, because there were so many people in the temple area, in the Temple Mount, and in the city. They didn't want to create a riot. And meanwhile, Philip encountered some Greek people who had come to Jerusalem for the Passover, and they wanted to meet Jesus. And so Philip talks to Andrew, and they go on to see Jesus. And Jesus said, "Now is the time for the Son of Man to be glorified." See, that was Jesus' signal. Because back in John 2, verse 4, he's at the wedding in Cana, and they ran out of wine. So Jesus, his mom approached him and said, "Hey, they're out of wine." And Jesus said, "What's that got to do with me? My time has not yet come." And now we see in John 12, 23, that his time has come. The fullness of his time has come. And now he's on his way to the cross. So he has done this supper with his disciples. And after they left there, Judas had already cleared to betray Jesus. And the rest of them went out to the garden, which they commonly did anyway. But this night was a special night. Now Jesus was under great pressure as he went a distance from the three disciples that he separated to himself and took along with him. And he went a little further. And now we see something that happened there. Now he's sweating giant drops of blood and sweat. And so he's in this condition, and actually really now he began to shed his blood for us. And so the journey of the cross continues.